Hello, all my fellow learners out there. This is Oracle Richie, and welcome back once again to Doki Doki Vigilante. As you can tell, my voice is starting to get a little bit better. But anyways, we're here to continue the story where we left off. And I know I'm recording this a little later than I usually do, but anyways, all right, homework's done. Guess that means I got some free time now. What should I do though? Play a game? Watch anime? Take a nap? As I think about this, and there thoughts start to plague my mind. I remember back to yesterday when I caught the vase. I know back then I chalked it up to me being crazy, but I'm starting to think that's not the case. To figure out what happened with the vase, I had to figure out why it happened. Why did the vase fall in the first place? Was it because I slammed the fridge too hard? It did make a louder noise than usual when I closed it. The weird part about that is that I didn't push the door very hard. I think something happened to me, but I'm not sure what. Okay, let me try to remember when this started happening. It was right around the time my head started to hurt. I never actually took the time to question why my head hurt that badly. Why I heard a mysterious voice, how I was able to punch that guy that hard. How could I have just shrugged that off? I must have been really tired. There was that dream too, with the ball of light. That happened before the headache. Did that ball make me like this? I get up from my bed and start pacing around my room, giving this whole situation some more thought. That ball of light had to be the trigger to making me like this. All those weird happenings after I had that dream. I tried thinking of all of them all. My terrible headache, slamming the fridge without trying and catching the vase. That loud voice I heard in my head. And I think this would explain where the mask and jacket came from as well. How else would it just show up on my body and then vanish later? Sayori's books was another weird one. It was the same feeling I had when catching the vase. My head begins to hurt just thinking about all this. Do I really have some special powers or something? I guess I could test it, right? But how am I gonna do that? Wait. I slammed the fridge really hard while trying to, and I was also able to knock the guy out with one punch. So that would mean my strength is increased. I guess I could try testing that. And I think I know how to do it. Some dumbbells would probably be a good way to test this, but considering I don't work out at all, there's none in sight. So this couch will have to do. I tried lifting the couch before to move it in here and it was pretty heavy. I ended up just letting the movers do it as to not strain my pride. But would I have an easier time trying to lift it now? I walked behind the couch and gripped from the bottom. I tried as hard as I can to lift it up. I actually ended up realizing I don't have to try as hard because it's pretty light. I was nowhere near this light when I tried lifting it before. I slowly put the couch back down. Well, it's very reassuring to know that I'm not crazy and I actually do have some weird powers. I wonder what I should test next. I slowed down when I was trying to catch Sayori's books in that vase. Or at least I thought it did. I was most likely moving really fast, which would explain that one time I was out walking Sayori without even noticing. But now the question remains, how do I test my speed? I guess I could just run around the block and judge it like that. I put on my shoes and walk out the door to test this. It's really warm out here tonight. Seems like good running weather. Alright, let's get started. Stretch out stretch out a bit, it then starts sprinting down the road. Ooh, okay. Hey, I'm at the school. Wait, the school is usually a 20-minute walk for Stanley and me. How long have I been running for? I take out my phone, check the time. Only 10 minutes have passed. I've only been running for 10 minutes and I made it all the way to school? That's insane. Also, shouldn't I be tired or at least sweating from all this? I'm not athletic at all. I should be out of breath at least. Did my stamina increase too? Honestly, I feel like I could run forever. You know, I think I'll do that. It feels amazing. I feel infused with the air. You know, I should probably stop. I still need to test out my other abilities. I stop running and look around. Where the hell am I? Jeez, I really zoned out while I was running. I didn't think I'd run so far to end up in some random forest. Well, I can just try running backwards. That should work. I get down in a sprinting position and begin running back to my house. Alright, I'm back. That didn't take long. And I'm the only one, and I'm only now starting to feel a bit tired. Your powers are awesome. Enhanced strength, speed, stamina? What do I have? You know, now that I think about it, catching the vase and catching Story's books feel a bit different from each other. A bit different to each other. The vase was moving in one direction to catch it. But the books, I had to change my direction multiple times just to catch them all. That's not just speed, that's agility, right? I think I know a way to test this. My agility and stamina have been increased, and I should be able to climb things. I looked down to the tree in the forest. I'm really glad no one can see me acting like a child right now. Granted, I don't think many people are just wandering forests at night. Unless they're like wandering nomads or something. Anyway, back to the test. I climb up the tree and stop close to a branch. I should be able to jump for that branch and grab it and pull myself up with it. If I don't grab the branch, then I'm taking quite the fall. I get ready to jump, and then do so. I reach my hand in. Ow. Okay, that could have gone better. But I was close. I think I can do this, I just have to try again. I'm making my way back up to the tree's trunk. Let's try this again. So once again, reaching out and... Oh, damn it. And there goes another jab in my pride. Strangely enough though, I've fallen twice off this tree. I'm not in much pain. The ground even feels hard when I hit it too. Do my endurance improve as well? Regardless, I have to try one more time. I can do this. I go back to the trunk once more. And once again, I leap. I fully expect to miss the branch again, but my fingers wrapped around something. I got it! I find myself hanging off the tree branch about 4 feet off the ground. So I can do it! I reach my hand out to another branch, and leap again. I grab this one as well, placing me high into the tree. This shit is so cool! The thing I grabbed in my dream was some kind of power, I guess. It had to have been. I let go of the branch and land on my feet. But now another question is left. Who was that weirdo who talked to me in my head? Was that part just me being crazy? Well, considering I just proved I have supernatural abilities, I slightly doubt that. I should probably head home now, it's getting pretty late. I stepped into my room, thinking all the way up the stairs. Perhaps that question about the voice will be answered some other time. I just hope I don't get more of those damn headaches. they're worse than a broken leg. I really hope that they aren't some kind of trade-off for having these powers, because I'd trade them back if that's the case. Suddenly, my body produces a loud yawn. Looks like testing my powers really knocked the wind out of me. I thought I had more stamina, though. I guess everything has a limit. I did do a lot tonight, and this was my first time doing something like this. I look over at the window, remembering what happened the other night. Maybe I should look out of it again. Who knows? I might see that girl again. I was joking about that, but to my surprise, something is happening once again. Or rather, all I see is that girl. She's sitting on top of the building with something in her hand. Looks like a rifle. At this point, I'm not surprised she has a gun, but I am surprised to see her use one that isn't a handgun. She seems to be aiming it at someone. I look to see who her target is. A man is running in all black with a large bag slung over his shoulder. I'm assuming he just robbed somebody. I soon see something small and quick hit the man. What was that? Suddenly he falls to the ground. He doesn't look dead. He's still moving slightly. I think he was just knocked unconscious. I look back up at the girl. She stops aiming her rifle and proceeds to put it away. She must have shot him with something. I think a small object was a tranquilizer dart. She jumps off the roof and landing perfectly on her feet. Like how I did when I jumped off the tree. I see her run and jump down the road, leaving the man on the floor. Her movements are so quick and elegant. She looks like an acrobat. Well, she's officially out of my sight. I guess I should get some sleep now. As I lay in bed, I continue thinking about that girl. Her clothes, the way she moves, and her mask. I don't know what it, I don't I don't know what it looks like exactly, but I can always make out that she was wearing one every time I see her. It kind of reminds me of myself. Am I like her? I'm too tired to continue thinking about this. I'm going to give myself another headache. I close my eyes. I think more about this tomorrow. All right. Oh, now moving on to the next day. Huh? Where am I? Am I dreaming again? I look around and see nothing but darkness. Looks like the same place I saw that light. Except it's extremely cold now. It's extremely cold now. Hello? My voice echoes through the massive void before me. Did I die or something? Any higher being that may or may not be out there watching over me, that was only a joke. I really don't want to be dead. I start walking forward through the darkness to see if I can find anything. I try to be cautious of walking into something since I can't see. Okay, after walking for what feels like a few minutes, I haven't come into contact with anything. I guess it wouldn't hurt to walk a bit faster then. Is there really nothing here? Am I trapped in some empty void? Suddenly, I feel my wrist getting warmer at a rapid pace and I stop walking instantly. It feels like something is grabbing it. Turn around to see what it could be. I can feel I can feel what is the expression of pure horror creep onto my face. What? What the hell is that thing? I look down my wrist to see what the cause of the warm feeling. It turns out it was a non-corporeal hand grabbing me. It slowly lets go as I stand there frozen in shock at the monster that lies before me. I can't even scream. All of a sudden I hear a booming voice come out of its unmoving mouth. There is no need to be afraid. You and I are one and the same. I slowly try to open my mouth to speak. What the hell are you talking about? Who are you? You may refer to me as the Overseer. The Overseer? It seems I finally have the chance to meet my other client. You had quite the performance the other night. Wait, I remember that voice. Wait, you're... Yes, I am the voice you heard that night. So were you here to kill me or something? I am only here to speak with you. Speak to me? About what? I have come to compliment you on your performance. What a strong, brave soul. I look forward to observing how you play your life from here on out. I could probably take this opportunity to ask him a few questions. I have a strange feeling he's the one who's behind a lot of the weird stuff that's been happening. Wait, can I ask you something? That mask and jacket. Did you give me those? Well, the game wouldn't be much fun if you got caught. Game? Is that what he thinks? He laughs with his deep, booming voice, which rings through the dark void. Precisely. Huh? I didn't say anything. Be careful what you think about. I can hear it all. You can read my thoughts? Well, there goes my privacy. Might as well move on to the next question. Were you also one who was giving me all those awful migraines? It comes with the contract. However, not every human can handle it. From my experience, it seems the effect differs from person to person. Some pass out for days, months, years, and some don't wake up at all. I see. Looks like I got lucky. I was only out of it for a few hours. Before I can ask him another question, quickly speak up again. By the way, suddenly a familiar glowing ball appears in his open hand. I am glad you took it. This has allowed me to watch over you. Hey, that's... This orb is what allows me to enter the inner consciousness of yourself. It also grants immense power to the one who accepts it. Such dangerous power. I'm impressed with how you two have handled it. Wait, two? Wait, what do you mean by two? I'm the only one here. The demon falls silent for a few moments. You will learn soon enough. Of all things to keep from me, why that? It's about time I made my departure. Until we meet again. Before I could say anything else, he vanished. I feel a strong dizziness start to take over me. Ooh, Thursday! It's Thursday next, my dudes! Oh, whoops, I forgot to put up my avatar. Here we go. Wake up to the sound of the bell yet again. I slept in class twice in a row. This is definitely not the best start to a new school. It's probably because of how little sleep I've been getting these past few nights. Well, I'm not failing yet, so there's that. I get up from my chair and grab my bag. Time to go to the literature club. Looking around, I noticed that Sayori didn't come get me today. Maybe she forgot? It doesn't matter. It's not like I need her to remind me to show up. Ever since I walked into the club room, not a lot has happened. Monica didn't really make any announcements when we all showed up, so everyone has just been doing their own thing. Yuri's reading one of her books. Natsuki's hiding in the closet reading her manga. And Monica and Sayori have been making small talk. And I've been doing nothing. I've really just been playing on my phone for the past few minutes. I should probably do something literature related while I'm here though. I guess I could double check my poem and see if I can make any improvements to it. I pulled my poem out of my bag and looked it over. Pain. I feel terrible pain. The pain I'm feeling is unbearable. I produce a loud scream. I try to wake myself up from this agonizing dream. It won't stop. It won't stop. Onto my desk, my body drops. The pain is now gone. I forget the existence and move on. Ooh. Hey, that's actually pretty good. It looks terrible. But I was kind of forced to do this, so it's better than nothing. Besides, I'm no poet. I doubt I could scrounge up another poem in one day, let alone a better one. This poem will just have to do. As I critique my poem, I slip it back into my bag. What else can I do? You know, I should try and get to know some of these girls a bit more. The only one I really know a lot about is Sayori. And even with her, there's some things I don't know. I think I glance around the room again to see if anything's changed. Everything is just the same as it was a few minutes ago, except Monica is now walking towards me. Wonder what she wants. Hey there, Richie. Oh, hey Monica. What's up? Not much, just came over to check up on you. You look kind of bored. Yeah, I kind of am. I don't really have much to do after looking over my poem. Oh, you actually wrote one? Yeah? Did you expect me not to? A little bit. I can't wait to see it though. Well, it's nothing special, but I do hope you like it when you finally see it. As long as you try your best, I'm sure I'll love it. Well, geez, at least I don't have to worry about disappointing her with the poem. Monica then leans in close to my ear and begins to whisper. You know, since you have nothing to do, why not go talk to Yuri? I'll go to Yuri's direction. She still has her face stuffed in her book from last time. The book must be really interesting to keep her that invested in it. Are you sure? She doesn't really look like she wants any company. Don't worry, it'll be fine. Believe it or not, Yuri actually likes talking to people. It's just that she's usually too timid to approach them. They never really approach her. I see. Poor girl. That's why I think she'd probably really enjoy your company. And besides, I think it'd be great if you get to know the other club members a little better, Richie. Yeah, I know. I am curious about her and Natsuki's relationship. Monica told me a little bit about it, but it would be nice to get some confirmation. I guess this could be a perfect time to ask her about that. Well, carry on, Richie. I'll be at the teacher's desk if you need me. Okay, see you, Monica. And with that, she walks back to the front desk and continues chatting with Sayori. Alright, I think it's time to talk to Yuri. I stand up from my desk and begin to walk over to her. Her face is buried in a book. I tap her on the shoulder. Hey, Yuri. Hello. Jeez, she was fine right before she noticed it was me. How are you doing? I'm okay. She turns her gaze to the side, like she's embarrassed to look at me. Is she always going to be this nervous talking to me? I'm sorry to interrupt your reading. I sit down in a seat near her. It's fine, don't worry about it. She slowly makes eye contact with me again. Is there something you needed? Yeah, there is. Sorry if this question is intrusive, but I think I've had to word it. Are you and Natsuki friends? I mean, like, what's your relationship with her? I try my best not to sound rude. I assume you're asking this question because of what happened the other day. But yes, Natsuki and I are friends. It's just, we never really agree? Oh, it's hard to explain. I'm so sorry we fought in front of you. She looks away from me again. Okay, if I actually want this conversation to get anywhere, I need to calm her down. It's alright. I don't think less of you either of you. I was just wondering if that was something that happens all the time. She slowly glanced over at me. I take this opportunity to give her a friendly smile to try and calm her down a bit. She closes her eyes and lets out a sigh. Well, when it comes to literature, she and I find it difficult to come to an agreement on things. It seems that our preferences are very different. But other than that, um, well, we never met up with each other outside the club. So, I don't know. She might hate me, and I don't even know it. I'm sure she doesn't, Yuri. I hope you're right, Richie. Anyway, I should probably get back to reading my book. Looks like that's my cue to leave. Alright, I'll see you later. It was nice talking to you. I had a good time speaking with you as well, Richie. I get from my chair and my way back to my original seat. I sit down and put my head on my desk for a few minutes. I'm now suddenly interrupted by a loud slam on the top of my desk. May I help you? What are you guys talking about me? Keeping my voice down to a whisper. Oh, you heard that? Don't worry, it wasn't anything bad, I promise. I was just asking Yuri how you two got along. Natsuki's expression quickly changes from mad to something more akin to bothered. What did she say? Hmm? I don't know how I feel about sharing my private conversations with you. Just answer me. Right. Sheesh. I usually be against doing stuff like this, but I feel like she has to know how Yuri feels. She said that you don't really agree with each other when it comes to literature, and that's one of the only interactions you two really have. So she doesn't really know if she's your friend or not. Oh. Natsuki looks away, looking a bit somber after what I told her. Well, what do you think? Huh? Do you consider her a friend? She lets out a sigh. Ugh, jeez. You don't just ask this sort of thing, you know. She starts looking to the side nervously. But yeah, I consider her one. Well, maybe you should tell her that when you have the time, or at least show it to her. Because it clearly doesn't feel that way to her. We're both silent for a few seconds. Thank you for telling me this. She mumbles that before walking back to the closet again. I can't believe she actually thanked me. I really hope she takes what I said into consideration. Okay, everyone. It's about time for us to leave. I hope you all remember that we'll be sharing our poems tomorrow. So make your final changes tonight if necessary. Can't wait! I think you guys are really gonna like my poem this time. Is it going to be another poem about cows? Eh, no. After that little exchange, everyone starts to back up. Fairy walks up to me as I stand up. You ready to go? Yep. We both leave the club, walking side by side. I couldn't help but notice that it was a bit warmer on the walk home today. I can't wait to get home and cool off. Hey Richie. Yeah? Have you noticed Monica today? Huh? That came out of nowhere. She's been looking really tired lately. And I can tell that she's kind of forcing herself to continue the day. Well, maybe she just isn't getting enough sleep. All that schoolwork could be getting to her. Maybe, but even for her, that's weird. She's rarely ever tired like that, and as far as I know, she's always does well in class. Maybe it's just one of those rare times. She's probably fine. I'm sure if there was a problem, she'd tell ya. I hope so. We walk in silence for the rest of the trail. Poor Sayori. She really does worry too much. I guess that just shows how much of a kind person she is. I am slightly curious about what she was trying to say about Monica, though. I know I chalked it up to schoolwork earlier, but like Sayori said, she doesn't seem the type of person to have trouble in class. Hmm. Damn it, now I'm starting to worry. I try to focus on her a bit more tomorrow when we share poems. To see if Sayori was right about all of this. I stopped walking as we come in front of my house. Looks like we're home. When I say that, Sayori looks up at my house in shock. I must have pulled her out of an intense thought she was having. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow, Richie. Later. I give her a quick wave goodbye and walk in my house. Evening. I swear, there's nothing good on TV anymore. I continue flipping through the channels, hoping to find something to watch. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, this isn't working. I pick up the remote and turn off the TV. What to do? While trying to think of things to occupy my time with, I can't help but think about my meeting last night. My meeting with the overseer. He kept saying that he's looking forward to how I'll play life from now on, or something like that. What do you mean by that? Did he expect me to go out and do more heroic things, like punching that guy? I guess he did give me that disguise for a reason. But he's also said something about this being a game. It sounded really sketchy back when he said it, and it still does now. Should I even trust him? Well, he did give me these powers. And he even encouraged me to do the right thing and stop that criminal. So maybe I can trust him. The real question is, though, why does he want me to do this? Does he just really get a kick out of it? Or am I actually accomplishing something for him by doing this? Who knows? I stand up from the couch and look at my hands and arms. So, how am I supposed to get these clothes on exactly? Do I ask him? Wait, he can read my mind. He would have put them on me already, right? Suddenly my head begins to pound harshly like before, but not as bad. You must be in a location where no one will see you. The pain subsides relatively quickly once he stops talking. I need to get used to that feeling, if that's going to be his way of communication. Also, I guess he's right about not changing here. Someone might see me run out of my house again. There's no way I'm taking another chance with that. I head outside to try and find a more suitable spot to change in. I start making my way down the road. While walking, I keep looking around, trying to make sure no one sees me. I suddenly spot a dark alley in between two apartments. That should work. Okay, this should be good. So, when are the clothes going to... As I'm asking this question, I'm done to see I'm already wearing them. I put my mask on my face and a jacket around me. Black gloves cover my hands, and jeans are replaced with black pants. I feel kind of cool wearing these. They remind me of a character from a game I played once. Gee, I wonder what game! That game was really long though. Did I ever finish it? I'll save that thought for later. So the keys to this go somewhere where no one will see me, and the demon guy will just put them on me. It doesn't sound too hard. It's kind of like Danny Phantom, like going ghost. I start going down the street as quietly and swiftly as I can. If I keep moving, it'll be hard for anyone to spot me. These streets are usually pretty empty at night anyway, so I should be fine. I soon hear what sounds like a muffled scream. Well, that's not the type of thing you want to hear at night. Looks like it's time to investigate. I pinpoint the direction the scream came from, and I start running towards it. It can sound like it came from over here. I slowly peer around the corner, trying to make sure they don't see me. I see a man pinning a woman against a wall. The hell? This is the same type of crap I saw the other night. I don't fully remember the man and the woman from last time, but I do remember them enough to recognize them. This isn't them. So it's the same crappy situation, but with different people. How messed up is this town? I look closer to see that the man's hand is covering her mouth. You better not try that screaming shit again, or else you're dead. But the woman nods her head slowly in agreement. Good. Now, where the hell is my money? Money? I guess she's in debt to him, which probably makes him some kind of loan shark. I've been getting real sick of waiting. He slowly reaches for a handgun. So you either give me the money or I loot everything off your rotting corpse. My adrenaline shoots up to the roof. Can't let her get shot. I get the instinct to reach down towards my belt, which surprised me. But what surprised me even more is I found a gun strapped there. Did he give this to me? Now I think about it, I do feel something in my pocket as well. Reach for an average looking pocket knife. Huh, he really decked me out. I think I'll only use this knife though. I don't want to end up killing this guy. I flick the blade out of the knife, blade of the knife out of the handle to prepare myself. Doing this, I notice him freeze up. Huh? Someone looks directly at me. Shit. I quickly hide back behind a corner. How did he see me? Look down at the knife. I can see a glint of a nearby street light reflecting off of it. Damn it. That must have been what alerted him. I heard a woman screech and then a thud. I must have pushed her down. Son of a bitch! I hear his footsteps stomping on the ground, heading in my direction. Well, I at least got him away from the woman. I run in the opposite direction to try to get some more distance between us. I still hear him following me. Looks like I can't just run away from this fight. I abruptly stop in my tracks and turn around and face the man. I pull out the handgun and point it right at him. However, it seems that he was already pointing his handgun at me. I place my finger on the trigger ready to fire, but I don't. So I hear the ear-splitting sound of his gun firing. Everything feels slower, but my body refuses to move. I'm too scared. The bullet he fired is getting closer and closer to me. I swiftly try to move out of the way. It nearly misses me, only grazing my arm. Damn it! I can feel the stinging pain of my new wound. Expecting him to fire more bullets soon. So before he can do that, I need to pull the trigger. Why? Why can't I do it? My life is in danger. My legs eventually give out on me and start falling to the ground. As I'm falling, I accidentally pull the trigger of the gun. However, the bullet goes astray, missing the target by a long shot. Damn it! Why can't I shoot him? I tightly shut my eyes, terrified of what's to come. Am I really cut out for this? I hear his gun fire another bullet. It's only a matter of seconds before it hits me. Huh? Why don't I feel anything? I slowly open my eyes. Oh, the girl stands over me, her back facing me. There's a rifle sitting on top of her shoulder. I stand up and dust myself off, legs shaking a bit. She turns around and faces me. Hey. Yo, wait a second, that looks sick! I'm finally able to get a better look at her outfit. A skin-tight black and green outfit. She wears black gloves and a mask just like me. The mask isn't the shape of what looks like a fox, and has a weird green pattern to it. She begins to want to smile after looking at my injury. Before I can say anything to her, she runs off down the street. I'm amazed at how quickly she jumps between and off the multiple structures and makes her escape. She has to be like me. But who is she? Oh! Dude, you cannot be this dense! Well, anime trope number 55, I guess. I looked down at the man she shot. I see he has a tranquilizer dart stuck in his arm. While looking at him, I noticed a bullet on the ground near him. Was that the bullet that was supposed to hit me? Did she block the bullet for me? I really owe her. I soon hear a siren in the distance. I better get out of here. I started running as fast as I can down the nearby alley. Alright, this should be far enough. I don't need to be dealing with the cops right now. Maybe that's why that girl left me as fast as she did. You can notice the cops before I did? Jeez, I feel really outclassed. Well, even though I didn't do it myself, a criminal was stopped today. Might as well head home. Okay, I should be almost home. Suddenly I see a flash on my right side. I look over at the man fiddling with his camera. I let the flash on. He seems to be aiming the camera at the window. In the window seems to be a teenage girl. She looks around Sayori and I's age. Is this creep out here taking pictures of her? I quickly sneak towards him. I leave the knife in my pocket. I doubt I'm gonna need it for this. Doesn't seem to be dangerous. Just a creepy guy taking pictures. I just need to get that camera away from him. Should be easy enough. But again, run straight towards him behind. As if he saw me coming from a mile away, he takes out his handgun of his own and points it directly at me. Okay, what? Why does everybody have a gun for their neutral special? Freeze about 2 feet away from him. What do you think you're doing? I should be asking you the same thing. Hey, shut your mouth. This doesn't involve you. What's up with that outfit anyway? I try to calm myself down. I'm not going to allow myself to get scared this time. He's shaking slightly. He's clearly not in control of his nerves. I saw everything you were doing. Oh, all the more reason for me to shoot you then. I see him adjust his finger on the trigger. Wait a minute. I start inspecting his gun a little more. I put my hands up. Fine, go ahead. Huh? Shoot me. He starts shaking even more. What are you talking about? Do it. Then do it already. I'm waiting. I His guard down quickly snatched the gun from his hands. Looking at it further, my suspicions were confirmed. Nice fake you got here. An expression of fear covered his face. I suggest you get lost. Okay, fine. I'll go. Just as he passes me, I grab part of the camera around his neck and rip it off. Ack! I swiftly throw it to the ground, smashing it into little bits and pieces. He takes a quick glance over at the broken camera and continues to run. Huh, I actually did it. I stopped someone tonight. I'm sure he wasn't as dangerous or a criminal or anything, but he was still a criminal. Those photos could have ruined that girl's life. And I prevented that. And I even looked way braver than I did before as well. Hell, I didn't even let it show that I was somewhat scared when he pointed the gun at me. It seems like faking my bravery can be pretty useful. I should probably practice that more, especially if I want to start dealing with the big guys, like the shady dude and that girl took out for me. I wish I had the chance to thank her for that. Anyway, he was clearly working for some sort of loan shark, which means there might be some guys who are just as bad, if not worse, than him. I let out a long sigh. This is like something out of a freaking comic book. Well, I should probably try heading back home again. It's probably get really late now considering how I got sidetracked. Let's hope I don't run into another weirdo taking pictures. Okay, that should be fast enough. Alright. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and leave this video here for now. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to leave a like, comment what you think, share this video with your friends, and be sure to subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss a single notification. I'll see all of you in the next video. Goodbye!